Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans. What we do around here is bring about conversations on a variety of topics: social, psychological, emotional, mental health, and coaching related. We try to do that on a daily basis. We don't always get there, but we get there more often than not. There's over 700 of these available for your listening pleasure. If you are looking for coaching, regardless of your age, provided you're over 18 or in some cases under 18 with parental permission, I do work with people on making better decisions as they go into adulthood. Transition into adulthood can be difficult, I would say harder than any other time in human history. So having someone to help with that can be useful. If you're looking for that, please feel free to reach out at PO Perception on Twitter and or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Today we're going to talk about young mistakes that people make, or mistakes people make when they're young. And there's about 4 things I want to go through. The first thing is trying to please too many people. Being liked is one of those things that, and popularity by association, is a thing that ultimately can lead people to do things they ought not or wouldn't do under normal circumstances. When you are liked, you feel powerful, you feel valuable, you feel worthy and worth it. But when you're not liked, you may alter your behavior in order to be liked, and this can cause a great number of challenges as it relates to getting to a place of better and more intelligent decision making in the long and short run of things. The problem becomes that when people are focusing on trying to get to a better place within themselves, they don't realize how much they're being used, manipulated, or negatively affected by the choices they're making as it relates to allowing other people to influence their decisions. This becomes problematic for a number of reasons, and in the end can lead to lots of trouble, both short and long term, for younger people. The next thing is they don't save money. So the old adage of save for a rainy day is important, and life is a lot more expensive than most people realize. The challenge becomes that there is a reality where people have difficulties and struggles as it relates to moving forward within their own lives and finding ways to ultimately be balanced when it comes to spending of money. But saving is a habit that many times people need to learn, but they don't necessarily want to learn, or need to learn, but they don't necessarily have someone to teach them appropriately, because overspending can become a unilateral generational problem. In other words, if one saw loved ones, guardians, or parents overspending, they're more likely to do so themselves. So the concept of no saving and overspending and or being extravagant, either to impress somebody or to feel important or to deal with anxiety, depression, frustration, and all other points, can be problematic for a number of reasons. The next thing to consider is people have a habit of often quitting on themselves, or quitting educationally, or quitting jobs too quickly. Now, obviously, if you're being mistreated, or you're having difficulties in life and you need to walk away from something for your own mental health or emotional well-being, that is a perfectly okay thing to do. However, quitting too quickly and or quitting before you have all the knowledge that you need to assimilate is an important part of daily living. And so when you are getting to a place where you're ready to quit, having someone to bounce things off of and assess in a meaningful way how it is that one wants to move forward. Challenges can happen as a result when we are prone to quit too early. The last thing is no learning from your mistakes and or not being committed to the process of learning in general. This can be problematic for a number of reasons, but most notably when we're not ready to learn, when we're not ready to grow, we must begin to see life as something where eventually we're going to end up quitting on ourselves. We're going to end up short and ultimately not going in a direction that we want to go. And it's important to kind of know that if you're not learning, you're not growing. If you're not growing, eventually you will stunt your own growth and development. And that can be problematic for any number of reasons. In any event, hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you, to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.